Hello, my name is Caleb Jones and I got top 128 at UK Nats with Branded Despia. 2 Albaz, great starter, great card. 1 normal Albaz, just basic engine requirements. It was very funny in my first round. I got rockets. I opened both, so I just set one, nuked the board, and then played the rest. This card's broken. 2 Ecclesia to better enable the Albazes to allow playing the game a bit easier, because if you play the game, you win the game. And then 2 Cartesia, 2 Aluber, the main normal summon of the deck, and then of course Merc and Sal, because this card's broken, it makes it a starter, why not? Then we have the unfun part of this deck, the bricks. We hate bricking. 1 Quem, 1 Dogmatic Ecclesia, 1 Saronir, 1 Shrouded, 1 Sword, and 1 Retry. These cards are stupid, they just do so much. Heading up to the tournament, I was actually thinking about cutting one of these, because into Branded, this one is better, but into KT, this one's better. Mostly because this one plays into Bestials a bit too much, so it's a bit iffy. But I liked having the ability to take Perfect Knowledge away from the KT matchup, so I decided to play both. This card just makes Branded Fusion lines just stupidly broken. And then Retribution is a searchable counter trap, so of course we play it. High Spirits, it's just Rhoda that sends things from extra decks, it's broken. Along the lines, we also then have Opening, because it lets you play into the KT matchup a lot better. I actually had it in KT where he had Vela as his only hand trap, and being able to go Opening to Aluber into Branded Fusion saved me in the game because I didn't have any other pushes. And then Nadir, because this line is broken and more people should play it. And then of course, the best card, Branded Fusion. I top decked this card like 7 times during the event. I was very happy. I played a lot of mirrors as well, which isn't fun, and I lost almost every dice roll, which is not great, but constantly drawing this card was very helpful, because it's the most broken card into a board. And then, the thing that really saved me a lot was my non-engine, which was 3 FMV, 3 Fua, mandatory, 3 Crown. This card's broken. Enough said. And then a card that should be banned is 3 Super Poly. KT, he opened a bit of a weird hand, so he had to put me on Have Theseus, because he just couldn't have enough of a board considering my hand otherwise. So I Super Polyed him. Theseus is a great card, people should play it. But yeah, so, and then 1 Cold Buy. I like not getting shifted. I did actually open Cold Buy when I got shifted, but unfortunately he had Bell, because that's just the way it goes. I was thinking about putting Visions in, but every time I was running the hands and running test hands and all the rest of the practice games and all the fancy stuff, I kept having to discard all my really important spells off of it, and I was like, I think I'd rather just have more important spells or more powerful engine cards, so I just maximized on engine in the end. Extra deck, so we have 1 Ecclesia, this card's broken, Synchro Line is crazy. This card kept getting killed when I was playing into a board. Never make this card into a board. I feel like it will just lose you the game. And then 2 Grang. I talked to Akis a lot about 2 Grang because I was trying to find more space in my extra deck because I didn't really want to side into Secretariat or Theseus. So I was thinking about maybe cutting 1, but unfortunately because you run so many spellcasters in your main, you can't really do that because of High Spirits. I think my Titaniclad got Bestialed, so I just went Grang and summoned the Quem, and they were like, oh, that's how that works. Fun. Which was quite funny. Dogma. 1 to make, 1 to dump. I was playing into the mirror, and I couldn't get my own out, which was very annoying because my Albaz got crowned. Great card. So then I had to steal theirs, and I just shuffled back all their important cards, and that won me the game because this card's broken, and we like Dogma. 2 Albion, you need to play 2. If you do the sword line, you definitely need to play 2, but just having 2 to dump because it's your best end. And to be honest, I looped this card so much. I think I summoned it, killed it, summoned it again. There's so much in the mirror. It was ridiculous. It's the most crazy card. It causes so many problems because you have to out it because it's too good not to out. And if you out it, you have to kill me. And if you don't kill me, I'm probably winning. Then there's Lenatus. You need to play Lenatus for the sword line, but also you need to play Lenatus for matchups like Draco Tail, because Secretarian is a good card, and unfortunately it is a card that we have to respect. So we don't have a Titaniclad, because being able to send this into a board state and then be able to summon an Albaz after you chew through everything in the end phase, it's very nice. I don't think I actually ever did that. I think I just kind of opened crazy a lot of the time. I think I opened like Super Poly Crown like 4 times on day 2, and that's kind of enough. Rebellion cycles your engine, pretty simplistic. It's very good. Rinbrim. I really like Rinbrim in the deck, not just because you can send it and then revive an Albaz later. I like making it a lot because under Shifter you can't really do much, so you kind of just get funneled down to the Branded Fusion line because the Synchro line just doesn't work. I mean it does, but not really. So Rinbrim is very important. Then we played the grinding target, which is Queritus. I had a really funny moment in one of my, I think it was the last mirror I played, which was round 12 of day 2, where I'd ran out of extra deck targets because my Rebellion got stopped, and I was like, eesh, what am I going to do? And then I was reading Queritus, of like, what am I going to do with this matchup? I need something to send off FMV or I just die. And I'm like, oh, this card mentions Fallen of Albaz. Sick. Then the Star Source. Oh, this card. This card caused me such grievances as I was thinking about deck building. I wanted to play Furious. I couldn't find one in time. Personally, I think this is better into Draco Tail, but worse into Dooms. But Dooms is better. But Furious is better into Dooms. So it's like, it's mostly a preference. I found in my testing that most of my hands could probably just beat the Dooms end board because it's not that good, in my opinion. I don't think it's that good. So I decided just to play Star Source. I outed so many floodgates with this card. I had my opponent do 2 die-fis, and I was like, oh, we love when my opponent goes full combo and opens double die-fi. That's fun. How am I going to out this? And then I chewed through most of the interaction. Did final push was Branded Fusion, killed the 2 back row and had enough stuff in grave later on because of having to hold the FMV that I was able to outgrind them in the end. And then the obligatory, we must get at KT to respect this card. People kept telling me, this card's bad, this card's bad, this card's bad, and it won me my KT matchup, so yeah. That was a really nice guy actually. I ended up having to play a fellow local player at our store, and unfortunately I knocked him out of getting his invite, so my mental was a bit messed up, but the guy was a very nice change of pace. He was really chill. He prefaced the whole match of like, I don't want to play a stressful game with Yu-Gi-Oh, let's just chill. We're both X4. It's not the end of the world, which was very nice actually. So because it's Nats, you gotta respect the rogue. So we played 3 Pearlia, 2-drop. Can't just win some matchups on the spot like Mitsurugi, the last monster. Mag. I had a lot of people telling me main this card, main this card, main this card, main this card, and I was very tempted to main this card. I decided not to in the end because I couldn't get accusations in time, so I needed a better siding pattern into Branded. So I wanted to keep it in the side deck because it didn't really make as much of a difference as I was assuming it would in the main when I was doing my testing. So I was like, it'll probably be fine if I just put it inside. It was. And then the reason I needed to play this card inside, which is sake of the rest. No one in my local area had spare accusations that I could get, which was very sad. So I had to play this card. We like floodgates. Floodgates are great. Then we have Crazy Card. We like Harpies. We like Lightning Storm. They do so much this format, and they just out everything. So a lot of the back row, a lot of the half boards especially. So just gotta play it. Because I did want to respect Doomsy a little bit. It was 3 Dark Ruler. Also because a lot of the Power Patron variants I found, except for Pure, just die to this card. Like Archmage, Elf Note, Dooms, they all just have a terrible time into Dark Ruler, so yeah. I didn't play any Dooms or Archmage. I played 2 Elf Note. That was it. Elf Note bad deck. I want to give a massive shout out to Mr. Crumpet TCG, the goat of Yu-Gi-Oh, for suggesting for me to play Branded. I don't know why, I was just so apprehensive of playing it. Maybe I'm not one of those big fans of the deck, to be honest. I'm still a bit conflicted on it. It's really good though, so solid what I feel. This card's great. This deck's great. We like Branded Fusion. Also, big shout out to Rossi, Max, and Tashi for helping me so much with my testing. I don't think I would have nearly been as prepared as I was if it wasn't for them. And of course, finally, big shout out to the Gamers Lodge. Great store, great people. Yeah, it's a very nice thing. Yeah, I am Caleb Jones. I got top 128 with Nats. Next year will be top 8, trust. Thank you so much.